Welcome back, folks. Wednesday, August 27th, down $42 today. Remember, don't risk any real money that is yours. So today we took 6 trades, DEVS, NAMI, and HCWB. We were all red on all 3 stocks. And we knew it was going to be a bad day, and we tried to force it. There's no 2 other ways about it. There's only a couple of stocks in pre-market, DSS and DEVS, that I liked. And so at the open, we took a little gamble here. And what I'm looking at is the second push up into the VWAP. That seems to be a very common occurrence. Stock will try it once, and then it'll try it a second time, and the second or the third time, it'll finally break it and go up. One of the things I did do was use stops, and I got stopped out in quite a few of these, and I don't mind this time because I knew it was going to be precarious moaning while everybody's waiting on NVIDIA. If you like the videos, like and subscribe. Leave comments, questions below. I'll try to get to them. It was a little bit of a long trade. I mean, a few minutes. You can't hold something 10 seconds now. It just doesn't pop that quickly. But there's the move that we were looking for. But it just didn't materialize higher. It's a slow market. And this was an example of a good trade. We went in with small size while we waited for our entry point. We had knowledge. We had a technical knowledge that second push up to VWAP would be profitable. We set a stop loss that was short. And then we got out. Then NAMI was showing, it wasn't coming up in some scanners, but it was in others. At least in mine, it didn't come up to a $68 million share according to Thinkorswim. And it appeared to be an Asian stock, and I thought, at least from reading the news, from the name, and based on what we saw happen with HCWB, we tried to force it, and we went in heavy, 200 shares right off the bat, and we got stopped out. And this stock continued to play us all through the morning. But it was very good practice. NAMI moved like stocks move when the full market has the full weight of buyers and sellers. This was very fast moving. It had whiptail action up and down. And it was looking for liquidity up and liquidity down. But when you have a snake like that, it there's no telling as to where you can be and where you can make money. And that's what makes it difficult, that you have to choose your entry points as low as possible. And then, unfortunately, you can't be sure that there's going to be a positive move up. So you have to pick your entries, and if you're in the middle, you're not going to make that much. You have to get out quick. So NAMI is an example of what this stock will look like when it comes back, when the full market starts trading for real. Notice there that I do have a stop. I'm not going to risk too much money. I was looking at $50, no more than $50. We're up 130 on the month, so I don't want to risk that green. HCWB then comes on, and it looks like it's making a nice move, but I guess, the move should have been taken at 620, not here at this level. I did have my mark there. I should have gotten out, and they hit it right on that mark. But I also set a stop, and I said, this is going to be my limit. I'm not going to lose more than that. And if it goes, it goes. And those are the breaks. And then so what happens when you use stop losses in precarious markets like this, where the stocks are whipping up and whipping down looking for liquidity, you're going to get stomped out and you're going to lose. So there's two ways to do it. You can try to be very fast, get in, and if it shows any red, get quickly out, and then save a little bit more capital. For a small account, $42 loss on a day isn't bad. I mean, it is bad, especially since I put a report yesterday that I needed to be less.